Not on yet.
That's good to know.
You'll see it when it comes on. If you're watching the
If we're on the
Facebook, yeah.
I'm not smart enough to be on two things at once.
I
Here
would
it
try and
comes.
balance it
Okay,
either.
okay, we're there, guys. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again. My name's Harry Hewlett. This is Dallas Songwriter Association's open mic, virtual open mic. It's Wednesday. What is today? The 21st? Yep, July 21st, 2021. We're playing from 7 to 9, maybe 9 a little bit after. And we've already got about 5 guys lined up. They got Joe Pafume, Bill Martin, Ace Pounder, Keith Dodson, and then me, and whoever else shows up. So we've already got a quorum, so we're gonna get started. Joe, you ready to play a song? You're at the top of the list. Hang on here. Let me give Joe the spotlight. Joe's gonna be live tomorrow night at Love and War in Dallas.
Can you hear that?
Too loud.
I'm at winding sound at midnight, like a burning deep inside. Old train is calling me, but as it travels on its ride. See the sights along the country place as we go on our way. Old train is calling me, but some special will make me stay. Now I'm a pride and joy of my family, my wife and all the kids with me. And I work hard every day, so I can't go that way. There's a longing deep inside of me, like a magnet full of stone. Old train calling me aboard, but I just can't go along. Now mama knows just how I feel. She knows my love is real. See that fire look in my eyes. Now I'm longing for those wheels. As we travel down the railroad track and see the things along the way. Old train is calling me aboard, but I just can't go that way.
Didn't know you was that popular, did you, Joe? He's already quiet. He's already got quiet again. Okay. That's Joe Pafume, folks. And now we got Bill Martin coming up. Bill, I'm going to give you replace the spotlight.
All right. Watch my fingers.
Watch his fingers, folks.
This is a combination of 3 ideas. It's an instrumental. The first part is something that came to me a couple of days ago. The other 2 have been floating around for years, but I haven't known what to do with them. So you're seeing something in a very embryonic form. Whether it stays an instrumental or not, who knows? But here he is.
Now you gonna tell us how you did that?
Yes. The amp I'm using back here is my acoustic. It's an AC30, and it's on a setting. It's got like 15 or 20 different settings, and the one setting that I'm using is an echo, so it goes.
Oh.
So that's how, and so I was trying to come up with a lick that would work with the echo, so it would, anyway, that was it. All it is a particular setting. It's like setting number 7 or something like that, but you just, once you find that setting, that's it.
All right. Aren't you smart? That's cool.
Thank you.
It almost sounded like you had two different parts going there. Like you had like a harmony machine or something going. That was my first guess.
Yeah, and that was the delay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get, is have these cascading harmonies. It sounded better when I was in practice, but naturally the fish is always bigger, when you're making up your story.
I guess Alan's going to try to top you on that now.
Yep.
He's here. Alan signed up. He's number 6. Alan, you'll follow Keith when he plays.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so we got Ace Pounders next, then Keith Dodson, then you. Okay. Ace from the House of Pounder.
Pounder Mansion.
There he is.
Yeah, I feel I've been out technical, so I this doesn't have much technical to it, but this is a song. As you see, I'm wearing a pirate shirt. I spent a few days back in the old hometown, and it's a wonderful place. Lovely people. It's rained like hell, just like it did here, so it really didn't make too much difference. The weather was about the same, but a lot of trees and a lot of hills. But a couple years ago, I wrote this song looking at Pittsburgh. There are a lot of people from Pittsburgh all over the place, and you can see the Steelers stuff and all that stuff. My wife says we're a cult, which may be true, but it's like that. And so this is written from the point of view of someone like me who's from Pittsburgh but hasn't lived there in a while. So. Our roots are as deep as the seams of coal that fired the dreams of our towns and our hometowns. In our hometowns, tempered like steel and pounded like iron, we stand with our feet on the ground in our hometowns. Our hometowns. We're from Groveman, McKeesport, and Butler, and Greensburg, Carnegie, Latrobe, and even Pittsburgh. We're Hungarians and Africans, Jews and Poles, but our blood flows black and gold in our hometown. Little dry fires. Rivers, fires died, but the mines have shut down in our hometown. Our hometown. A generation of jobs and family wages wavered, but the spirit shone on in our hometown. Our hometown. Little houses still seem to hang on the hills, but so many family members are gone from our hometown. Our hometown. in Kansas and Texas and probably Brazil, but in our hearts we will always hang on to our hometowns, our hometowns. We still root for the Steelers and all of our teams in the friendliest bar rooms that you've ever seen. For the Bucks in the summer, for the Pens in the cold, we all bleed black and gold for our hometowns. Our roots are as deep as the seams of coal that fired the dreams of our towns in our hometown, our hometowns, our hometown, our hometowns.
Nice job.
Clearly all pirate fans out there. Thank you.
Good song, too.
Yeah.
Good song. That's Ace Pounder, folks. He's a Pirates fan, obviously. And probably a Steelers fan.
Absolutely. Down to my DNA, yes.
Down in his DNA. Okay, now then, that's Ace, and now we got Keith Dodson, folks. Keith?
All right, this is a new one. I wrote it about 4 days ago, I think. It's kind of how love goes in the days of post-COVID. One day I launched my browser for your knowledge to acquire. An image came upon my screen that set my heart on fire. She smiled at me with big brown eyes, too lovely to describe. She asked me to like her and also to subscribe. She's the girl of my streams. I saw her on the net, appearing in a Facebook meme, the subject I forget. But now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam, recommended by YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. Well, I really just had to meet her. I clicked to find her store. I bought 3 t-shirts and a mug, a tote bag and much more. But to a message down below, my lovesick eyes were drawn. To really get to know me, just join my Patreon. She's the girl of my streams. I saw her on the net, appearing in a Facebook meme, the subject I forget. But now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam, recommended by YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. Now that I finally found her, well, she really is a sport. Her page tells all about her and her levels of support. To finally get to know her, well, I don't have to buy a tux. I can join her inner circle 1 month for $50. She's the girl of my streams. I saw her on the net, appearing in a Facebook meme, the subject I forget. But now she shows up everywhere, cat videos and spam, recommended by YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. I'll follow her on Instagram and Twitter and WhatsApp and YouTube and TikTok. Girl of my street.
You may have just increased my vocabulary, which it wouldn't be hard to do at all.
How's that?
You use the word Patreon.
Okay.
Is that plural for patron? Or
That is a website you can go to. It's for creative people, and it gives people a way to pay you money to do what you do. So
Patreon.
you can subscribe, and you get special perks such as getting to have personal streams with the artist or whatever you want to do.
was that kind of like PayPal?
Kind of like that, except it's designed to deliver content.
How do you spell it?
Patreon.
P-A-T. Okay.
Patreon.com.
Patreon. Okay. Okay. I think that's Alan's sign that he wants to play. Alan.
I forgot I had unmuted already. Sorry.
It's your time anyway.
I wasn't hinting. Go ahead and discuss.
No, you were hinting. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Alan Larson, folks.
All right. Yes, I'm in my expansive man cave.
I like that. We lost your volume.
Oops, I haven't used these in a while. Yeah, I don't know why
okay.
it's mute. I was meant to hit this other button. Okay. So here's my song, You Got Away, about people who live kind of in chaos.
Oh, loud.
What's too loud?
The guitar. Or is that me?
I'm not sure what happened. Is that better?
Loud.
Huh?
You're loud.
Well, let me see. Yeah, I switched.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've switched inputs and goodies over here. The voice is okay in relation to it?
Yeah, I think you're good, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes things get crazy and everything gets thrown in doubt. We wander around lost in a haze. Then suddenly you make it all work out. It works out. Like a stream of muddy water, full of shoulda, wouldas, and you oughtas. And everyone starts to scream and shout, but suddenly you make it all work out. It works out. You got a way of making things crazy and turning everything upside down. Just when it seems bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. So somehow, through all of the chaos, when it looks like no one's gonna pay us, life on the edge, always on the lookout, but suddenly then it all works out. It works out. You got a way of making things crazy and turning everything right upside down. And just when it seems it's bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. Yeah, you got a way of making things crazy and turning everything upside down. And just when it seems it's bound to get worse, you throw it all in reverse. That's it.
Good song, Alan.
Can you tell us how you came up with that song?
Oh, there. Are we going to see you tomorrow night? Joe?
You gonna see me tomorrow night?
Yeah, are you in tomorrow?
Depends on
11?
whether your eyes are open or not.
They'll be
Okay.
open.
You gonna have your eyes open?
They'll
There
be
you
open.
go. I'll be there tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys.
All right.
Yeah. I might even take a few guitar lessons tomorrow just to make sure.
Okay.
I got to learn how to play this thing.
I don't know if you need them.
He's gonna do just fine. Just fine. Okay. Well, I guess it's the host's turn to do something. So I'll play a song here. Here we go. Playing my big guitar tonight. This is James Pappas' guitar. If you can see it, was his guitar. I bought it. Took it down to Charlie's and spent some money on it. Spent about $500 getting it fixed up. Anyway, here we go. If this sounds a little bit different tonight, I'm using like a short microphone stand and it's sitting on the desk in front of me, so I can't really get as close to it as I ordinarily do. We'll try it like that. He was a salesman, had a company car, covered all of New Mexico. He could make a cold call on the devil himself, knew every little rule of the road. But it's a downer when you're an out-of-towner, gotta spend a lot of nights alone. The evening in question is in his room, resting at the Albuquerque Green and Gold. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when he made his reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. He was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. She was a brave little honey, saved her money, she was taking a trip on her own. But she'd heard a lot of stories from her girlfriend Lori about the traveling men she had known. So she took a can of mace when she checked into the place she had guaranteed a month ago. Feeling a little nervous, called room service, afraid to venture out in the cold. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never had a hesitation when she made a reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. She was staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even took a down and outer, though the traffic it was louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. Well, you never would have figured the way things were, the two of them would ever meet. But room 102 and room 103 had that little door there in between. She got up to get a drink, couldn't find the sink, then she opened up the wrong dang door. When she quit yelling, he commenced a selling. Ain't no need in telling you more. Now they are staying at the Holiday Inn, sleeping at the Holiday Inn. Never have a hesitation when they make the reservation, no surprising at the Holiday Inn. They are staying at the Holiday Inn, eating at the Holiday Inn. Even take a down and outer, though the traffic it is louder, it is safer at the Holiday Inn. I can't hit that note. It stopped up. There it is. always stay at the Holiday Inn. Thank you very much.
Great song, very well structured too. Very entertaining.
Well, I usually have to unstop that one note, and it wasn't unstopped. And this harmonica is about 5 years old, I think.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
need to buy a new harmonica.
Yeah, either that or
You got to stop eating popcorn before you play.
It's got these. I get these Lee Oscar harmonicas. They've got this plastic comb. The part in the guts. The black parts that you see there. So I thought I was going to clean them up real good one day before a show, and I had about 5 harmonicas I was going to use. So I took my harmonicas all apart and I put the combs in some hot water and boiled it. And when I pulled them out there, they all melted and twisted.
Oh, no.
I had to buy. It cost me about $200. Luckily, I had some other harmonicas I could use, but don't ever do that. Don't boil your harmonicas. Okay, that was me. And now we're starting all over again. We got Joe Pafume coming up. Joe, are you there? There, I see him right there. Okay, here he is.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna play you a tune.
All right. Joe Pafume, he's out there in Headley, Texas, folks. That's about 300 miles.
Oh, there's several, and that's the wrong tune. Now the great help to channel a memory. The brain helps to keep it sweet. Without those things prop me up, I just can't move on. The grapes and the grain keep me strong. A bottle of wine helps me pass the time. Amber in a glass keeps a memory in line. If I have these things to keep me company, the memory can't bother me. 'Cause the grapes help to channel a memory. The grain helps to keep it sweet. Without those things to me alone, I just can't move on. My days once were filled with sunshine. My nights had a bright starry glow. Now time has to kill with no more thrill. I'm left with her memory. A bottle of wine helps to pass the time. Amber in a glass keeps her memory in line. If I have these things to keep me company, the memory can't bother me. If I have these things to keep me company, the memory can't bother me. All the good and the rain keep me strong.
Good job.
Tomorrow when I come, I'm gonna bring all new stuff, so I can't wait to hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
There's Joe. I was muted. Can you hear me?
Can I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Bill Martin, folks. Is it over?
Finally.
Well, I never know when to start the applause. Hey, I'm gonna talk about the thing in Lake Worth. There's only, well, three of you might be interested. Ace, Alan, Keith. 2 weeks from today, in Lake Worth, y'all remember Stephen Valenzuela? Stephen Valenzuela?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's a manager of one of the Staples out there somewhere, and they're doing like a. Where's that noise coming from? I don't know what that was. Anyway, there's a Staples out there, and Stephen Valenzuela, he's a manager of one of those stores, and they're doing a benefit thing for one of the local schools, and they're going to like close off the parking lot and have tents and just have like a big kind of a thing, people with vendors and that kind of stuff, and he wanted to have a music event also, and he was asking me if we could do something. Would y'all be? It'd be like from 9 till 4 o'clock, 9 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess it could go in the evening a little bit if you wanted it to, but the big crowd would be there during the day. It's August the 4th, 2 weeks from today. It could be hot, but there'll be a tent, and he's going to have like a small amp. It won't be a big stage or anything. Would any of y'all be interested in going? I think Bill Martin and I are going to do it.
Where is it?
It's in Lake Worth.
And where's Lake Worth from here?
What's my?
Yeah, it's west.
We're getting some real noise from somebody.
Alan, can you
I think
mute
it's from
so it
Alan.
happens?
Alan, we're getting some feedback from you from something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got things. I'm playing around with my setup here. Let's see. Turn that on. Is that any better?
No. And you can play around with it as much as you want. Just mute.
I muted it. Yeah, you were getting just a loud hum there. I don't know what it is. Anyway,
Sorry.
something to think about. Would y'all be interested in playing?
Yeah, that sounds interesting. August 4th.
August the 4th, be during the day, and there'll be a bunch of like school teachers and kids and stuff, and all the water you can drink. That sort of thing. And
Dag. Wow.
I assume that if we want to have a tip jar out, we can. And if you have a tip jar, you can keep your own tips.
Just be fun to play.
So,
All right, I'll see. I mean, who knows? I have to. First of all, I have to talk to my chief scheduler and boss, of course, about anything. But
yeah, well, likewise. But let's see. And Keith, are you interested in anything like that?
It could be. I don't know if I could do it all day. When would you need to know?
Well, it's right up to the time, actually. But I'm just, if you're interested and you want to try to do it, well, it could be like any time on August the 4th. It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
He said that they'll probably be open from like 9 till the evening, but he said the crowd's going to be there from like between 9 and 4, so we don't have to be there all day long. I'd like to get back in time to do this open mic. If not, we'll just not do the open mic that night. We might just call that out there our event for the week.
Do you have any more detail on the purpose of the event?
No, I haven't. Not since you and I have talked. I don't have anything yet. I just figured we're going to do it. Somebody be out there. I haven't talked to him again yet. I have to talk to him tomorrow. But
Are you still hearing the hum from me?
No.
Okay, I think it was I had the guitar unplugged and the cable itself was just laying around picking up static for your enjoyment.
Now I hear a dog.
That's not me. The dogs aren't me. Who let the dogs out?
Well, anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds to me like that maybe y'all are kind of interested in doing it. You don't have to be out there all day. You can just come out and play when you want to. And I think that's kind of the way we would do it. We might try to schedule it a little bit if y'all wanted to, but we could just kind of keep it real loose,
Harry, I'd go, but I can't afford to drive.
I know that's a long way for you, Joe. I wouldn't expect you to.
I live on one of
It,
the 6 incomes.
it is on your side of town though, Lake Worth. I looked at it
Yeah.
on the map. You get on 820 and go
Yeah.
all the way across, and it's over. It's kind of like on the northwest side of Fort Worth.
I'll have to start walking as soon as we get done at Leavenworth tomorrow night.
So you're almost around Fort Worth when you get there.
Yeah, I know where Lake Woods is. Believe it or not, I've been down there. You'd be surprised how much of Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston I have built.
Well, I guess I would be, but I used to go fishing at Lake Worth at the lake. Now there's a community, a town I guess called Lake Worth now. So anyway, so
Called Lake Worth.
Lake Worth. I'll send y'all something out as soon as I get some more information from Stephen on it.
I'm interested, but I got to make sure I can get off of work. I'm
Can,
taking all this week off, and they're upset about this.
can y'all think of anyone else that might be interested? Yeah, Wayne Willingham lives over there, but he's such a professional now. I'm not sure he would want to go play for free.
That is a joke to me. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, well, but he is a pro, and he plays a lot. It may take away too much from what he's doing.
I play a lot, but I just try to keep people finding out that if I had the chance, I'd pay to play.
Aaron Shook lives over there somewhere on that side of town. Trying to think who else we got in that direction. Can't think. Well, anyway, that was see who just got through playing. Bill. Okay, Ace Pounder, you're next.
All right. Well, here we
Hang
go.
on here. There's Ace.
Here's another one that comes from my experience this weekend. I don't know about the rest of you, but growing up in my neighborhood back in the 50s and 60s was extremely idyllic. And I know I looked through rose-colored glasses. Somebody once said that there were no stress back in the day, and it's because you weren't responsible for anything. Of course there was no stress. You were a kid. But anyway, I felt my idyllic childhood, and I wish people could be more neighborly. I found in my neighborhood here not to see the same spirit that I grew up with and I loved. So anyway, I wrote this song. Maybe it was just our neighborhood and the friendliness of Western PA. But to me, folks seemed more neighborly back in the day. We would say howdy do, how about you? It's a long time no see. We'd share a few words over fences and curbs with the people we'd see. We didn't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we all lived together. We were neighborly. Hold your place in line. Sure, that would be fine. Thanks for being so good. We would wave as we passed. Folks rarely drove fast around the neighborhood. We didn't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we all lived together. We were neighborly. But now we're all afraid. Suspicion clouds each face. We don't have much to say, and we'd probably rather text it anyway. think how nice it would be if the folks that you see were the folks who we knew. So lose your cell phones, walk outside of your homes and greet someone new. You don't have to really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. Just recognize that we all live together and be neighborly. How about you and me? There. Really good. To Fred Rogers, and you knew that better than anybody.
That's right, neighborly.
Yeah.
All right. Good song.
Like
Ace
that one.
Pounder. Ace Pounder, folks. Okay, now then, we got Keith Dodson.
All right.
Keith Dodson.
This is a song I wrote from a poem that it was a poem I wrote about 7 years ago. A couple months ago, I decided to see if it would make into a song about an old busker used to watch in Savannah, Georgia, when I'd go visit my daughter there while she was in school. Played at one of the 20-odd squares throughout the historic Savannah district. This was called Reynolds Square. Well, I saw him in the morning down in Reynolds Square, playing the flute for the people gathered there. Nothing real fancy, twinkle, twinkle, little star, and 3 blind mice for some tips in his jar. Well, this old man, he was a sight to see. He looked like famous Amos sitting under the trees on an old park bench in the morning till noon, throwing popcorn to the pigeons between each tune. Well, he's got his sheet music on an old folding stand, and it's just all him. He ain't got no band. Some of the tourists seem to laugh at his art. Well, he's not a virtuoso, but he plays from his heart. Well, I laid down $2, my change from breakfast. He said, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Texas." Well, then he asked, "Is this your first time here?" I said, "No, I come to see about twice a year." Well, that ain't exactly true. I go there to see my daughter and watch the big ships a-floating down on the water. I go to Leopold's for ice cream if I can, but it really warms my heart when I see the old man. So if you're ever in Savannah, check out the tourist scene. If your doctor will let you, go eat with Paula Deen. Go to the museums and the clubs if you dare, but be sure to see the old man playing flute in Reynolds Square.
I think they like it. Good job.
Thank you.
Keith Dodson, folks. Now we got Alan from the House of Larson. All right. There you go.
There I am.
Oh, you changed rooms on us.
Yeah. I went to the library.
That is a fancy house that you live in.
Yeah, and the rent's so reasonable.
I like the bowling alley room best, I think.
Yeah, that's fun. So Bill has inspired me to play around here, not with my little Johnson, but my pedals here. So hence the headphones, and I'm going to try some looper. This is just a little bit of improv based on a little lick I was kind of playing around with earlier today anyway. So let me see if I can pull this off. Does that guitar sound okay? Not too loud?
Yeah, no, it sounds good.
Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. I gotta string way out of tune here.
You could probably turn that guitar up a notch.
Where am I? Is that? So it's okay. That's more like it. I don't know what happened. Laid the guitar down wrong or something.
Well,
Okay.
when you're done, mine needs tuning too.
Huh?
When you're done, mine needs tuning too.
Okay. Just send it here. Let's see. Okay. So, oh wait, I know what's going on. There we are. There we go.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I just didn't really have it beginning or ending to it, and I forgot to turn it up where I could hear it in my ears, but the looper was recording something.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. I got out of practice with using that stuff, but it's fun.
I told
Had a
Bill Martin.
looper, a chorus, and a digital delay going on.
Well, I have a mental delay going on this next song. This is going to be mine here. Let me get over here. Whoop. Lost my picture here. Yep, hang on here. There we are. The screen keeps jumping around on me here. Okay, here we go. Replay spotlight. There I am. Okay, that's me. Gonna do this song. It's called 6 Eggs Ed. We hired him to pick cotton. All he ever did was moan. Supper time come, he was hungry to the bone. 6 eggs. She called him 6 Eggs Ed. My mama said he'll eat us out of our house and home. Takes all he got just to feed our own. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. We sat down at the table, bowed our heads, while Daddy was saying the blessing, was all watching old Ed. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. Before we could even finish buttering our bread, old Ed had eaten every egg we had. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. Next day he didn't come to pick or hoe any cotton. Doc said he almost died. He ate an egg that was rotten. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. We still don't know for sure if it was Mama or the hen, but mention Ed's name and all she does is grin. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. Here we go. If you come for supper and you ask for more, if Mama's frying eggs, you better stop at 4. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. She goes to church on Sunday, reads the Bible every night, but you eat too many eggs, she's gonna change your appetite. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. Hey, Mama. What's for supper? Fried eggs. I'll take 4. Now I'll make that 5. Nope, I don't want 6. Save that one for Ed, in case he comes back by. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. 6 eggs. Ooh. 6 Eggs Ed. True story right there, folks. Thank you very much. That was me. And now we're starting back over again. We got Joe Pafume coming up. Joe, you ready to do us another song?
Yeah, I'm waking up now. My heart's gonna break tonight. My heart's gonna fall tonight. Somebody's gonna fall in love. My heart's gonna break tonight. My heart's gonna break tonight. It may not be right. Till you fall in love, there ain't no guarantee. My heart's gonna break tonight. If I someone to set your heart aglow, she find someone she doesn't know. Her heart's gonna break tonight. Her heart's gonna break tonight. Somebody gonna fall in love, you know her heart's gonna break tonight. Her heart's gonna break tonight. Oh, but with the morning light, another one shows. Set your world aglow. My heart's gonna break tonight. My heart's gonna break tonight. My heart's gonna fall tonight. Somebody's gonna fall in love. My heart's gonna break tonight. Yeah, our heart's gonna break tonight. Our heart's gonna fall tonight. Somebody's gonna fall in love. Our heart's gonna break tonight. Our heart's gonna break tonight. Our heart's gonna break tonight.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? That's the first time I've heard it.
Well, that's the first time we heard it. It's a good song. Good song, Joe.
We're even then.
All right, good song. Okay, that's Joe Pafume, folks. Now we got Bill Martin coming back up.
Very unique style. Oh, what's going on? All right.
now.
Yeah.
Bill Martin, folks. That's a pretty song. And now we're back around to Ace Pounder.
I am not the harmonica player that Harry is. First of all, those who duly watching, I want to disabuse you of that right away. I just need a second instrument for this to get an emotional thing, so I'm going to use a harmonica since I only have two hands. This is a song also comes from my thinking about my trip to Pittsburgh. One of the things that we did is we went past the Tree of Life Synagogue, where there was a massacre a couple of years ago, and coincidentally happens to be the place where I was married and where my mother went, and it was one of those things that really personally touched me and the people around me. But we went past there and it was all just closed off. I think they're just going to kind of take it apart and say, no, this will be something else now. But anyway, this makes me think of this song. It says my old partner, Cowboy Bill, now, what's he calling himself? Desmond King, always accused me of writing Jewish gospel songs. So this is admittedly a Jewish gospel song. This is taken from the Psalm 100, where the phrase translated traditionally in the King James Version is make a joyful noise. The sound comes of me as I join in with my song, with hopes for daily living mixed with dreams, knitting fingers, horns, and keys through the rustling of the leaves. Our love breathes in a sigh of love. Make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise. Adonai. The rumbled hush of diving angels hover in the air. Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo. In prayer the room does resonate in cacophony of words, harmonizing in a cry of love. Make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise, Adonai. Runs like sidewalk cracks against the blue-black sky, shatters through the middle of a chord. The building wind through organ pipes of raging, sheeting rain roars up in a cry of love. Make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise, make a joyful noise, L'Adonai.
Okay, good.
Like that one, Ace.
Yeah. Had a real nice groove to it. Okay, that's Ace Pounder, folks. Now we got Keith Dodson coming back up.
All right. This is a song I wrote with about half a dozen other guys about a decade ago. It's a tribute to Stemmons Freeway called Traffic Jam. Stuck in traffic on I-35. I'm sitting dead still when I want to drive. The tires seem to melt cause it's so darn hot. I'm sweating like a pig because my AC's shot. I'm choking on fumes from an old Dodge Ram. Lord, please save me from this traffic jam. Just sitting there staring at the other cars. The dude in the Dodge pulls out an old guitar. A mother in a Mercury has a mandolin. A banjo player in a Bentley joins right in. A bass player bounded from a Chevy van. Hey, it looks like they're gonna have a traffic jam. They played real loud in the key of G. They made us all forget about our misery. People sang along in a joyous tone. A state trooper rapping in his megaphone. Well, they kept on playing for song after song. I pulled out my blues harp and played along. The jam had cleared, but all the people stayed, making life's lemons into lemonade. If you get stuck, here's a different plan. Just thank the Lord above and have a traffic jam. You better be ready, you know I am. Oh, thank God for that traffic jam.
Keith Dodson, folks. Alan Larson, you're next. Boy, we're moving right along here, folks.
Unmute myself. Okay. All right. So, this is my song. I call it Saturday Morning. It was written when I was about a third my current age. Long time ago.
So 12?
Yeah, I was 12. Had this crush on this girl in grade school. Anyway, a little trivia. If those who might have heard this song before may have noticed a reference to Surfside. I think Surfside is the name of the that town in Florida where they had that terrible condo building collapse. But actually, I'm referring to Surfside, Texas, a little beach town some of you probably know about. And I sort of remember we took a trip down there with her relatives and spent the night on the beach, and it was really cool. Anyway, just a little trivia about Saturday Morning, a.k.a. Kathy's song, I call it. Saturday morning came without warning. I saw your face and everything around. You were there at the right time, with those kisses so sweet in the nighttime. Down at Surfside under a starry night, she was young and so was I. We were there at the high tide, with those kisses so sweet in the nighttime. Oh, well, I don't know just where you are, it's been so many years. Long ago we went our ways and new loves did appear. But I always will remember people in my life, the ones who shape me and who make me think back to a time when a Saturday morning came without warning, saw your face and everything around. You were there at the right time, with those kisses so sweet in the nighttime. With those kisses so sweet in the nighttime. With those kisses so sweet. Those kisses so sweet in the nighttime.
That's a great song.
Thank you. I invented a new way to end it just now.
And I like that spot. You took that picture, didn't you, over there by where they launched the longboats?
Yeah, it's
That's what it looks like.
I think it's
Over there by
on-
the dam.
by
By the powerhouse, the power.
No, actually, I think this is on the
pumping
east
station?
side. Next to, they built a new shelter for some boats. I think that's where I took that.
Where that canvas shelter?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah. I see
canvas,
that,
a
yeah.
white building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who gets to use that. Is that a team or is that a private?
Yeah, I think it's a team, but I think they're owned by the. I'm not sure. It's kind of a sponsored thing.
Yeah, I keep looking at myself here. I keep thinking I need a green screen, don't I? Because everything disappears here. But I'm lazy. I got the green screen, just too lazy to put it out. I think you muted yourself.
So we don't require a green screen, and we don't require that you be in tune.
Oh, good.
You know, so we're pretty easy to get along with around here.
All right, good.
Okay, folks, back around to me. I want to remind everybody tomorrow night is we're going to be streaming live from Love and War up in Plano. So that's starting 7, going to about 9:30. And Joe Pafume's going to be there live on stage. All of us anxious to meet Joe, and he's anxious to meet us. You know, we may not want to meet each other again after it's all over with, but we're looking forward to tomorrow night, aren't we? so we're going to have fun. And then Saturday we've got a showcase again, our virtual global showcase here from 12 to 2. Gonna have what's his name? Eric Sommer up in Denver. Eric Sommer, he's really good. And then we'll have John Mason, and then Alan Larson, and finish up with Rob Case. He's a host at Port David's Pub. He's going to be playing. So that'll be a good show Saturday. If all of you want to tune in. And having said all that, I'm going to play a song. Walking with my honey in North Park Mall. Just a little thing, so I keep my steps small. Pretty soon I knew I was in the wrong gear. She was way up yonder, she was heading for Sears. 2-speed woman blues. Well, I hollered and I yelled, I did my best to catch her. As soon as I got up there, I slid right past her. She turned the corner, I knew that I had lost her. Good Lord, didn't mean for me to be a shopper. 2-speed woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed woman blues. Well, last night she said, I need a slow hand. I said, hello, darling, I'm your man. Well, every feller knows how this story ended. As soon as I was done, she was just beginning. 2-speed woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed woman blues. she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed woman blues. Well, where we go from here is anybody's guess. I say no, she says yes. I say yes, she says no. I guess that's just how true love goes. 2-speed woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed woman blues. 2-speed woman blues. 2-speed woman blues. That was me. Okay. Okie dokie. Now we got Joe Pafume coming back up. Joe?
I heard your name, Joe. He's out somewhere. I gotta go get him. You walked out my door, said goodbye forevermore. You never bothered to tell me why. All my happy dreams are gone. My world has gone away. I'm looking for love that will stay. I won't drown your memories and tears. And I never did like this. Whiskey won't do the trick, so I'll find another way. I'll chase your memory away. There has to be someone out there for me. One who won't do me wrong, who'll be happy in my arms, bring along the charm to my world with a song. I won't let you tear my world down. Yeah, you walked out my door, said goodbye forevermore. You never bothered to tell me why. All my happy dreams are gone. My world has gone great. I'm looking for love that will stay. Yeah, I'm looking for love that won't go away.
Goodness. Okay. Joe Pafume. Next we got Bill Martin coming back up.
That's the difference between a lyricist and a songwriter.
Hey, Bill, is that a different guitar than what you've been playing? It's electric,
Yeah.
but you had a different electric guitar.
Yeah, I just like it. I like your style on that. You feel you're very fluid on that. You feel very comfortable on the guitar.
But you had another electric guitar that you were playing a while back.
Yeah, that's my acoustic electric, the Alvarez.
I thought you had like a Fender or something.
You know, a man's allowed to have more than one guitar here.
Yeah, I've got a Fender Stratocaster too that's really nice.
That's the one I
didn't even
remembered.
know
Yeah,
about
okay.
that one.
Yeah.
I hope there'll be no criticism of people with lots of guitars, because I won't stand for that.
The answer
No,
to
we
the
will
question
not.
of how many guitars you need is just one more this time, I promise.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, well, good song, Bill. Okay, now when we got
Thanks, you guys.
Ace Pounder is next.
right.
He's gonna pound one out for us here. How many
Yes.
guitars do you have, Ace? That sounds like
I have a few.
it sounds like you're guilty of something there.
Yeah, there's been discussion. Let's put it this way. Anything that comes in, something else must go out.
I understand.
We've reached some sort of chemical law of equilibrium. Or
Are
at
you in
least
the FIFO system? You know, first in, first out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let my first child out. I think not. No, I
okay.
love them all equally.
Okay. Play a song.
All right, this is referring to that whole being in Pittsburgh thing. Reminds me of my youth, and unlike young folks like Harry, I was in high school during the 60s, grade school, middle school, and high school during the 60s. So I was there. And I wrote the song just about being my age, and which I happen to know a couple of you that I believe actually that Mr. Martin and I are the same age, although you'd never know it to look at him. He looks so much better preserved than I do, but I suspect that there's a portrait of him someplace that's looking much more like me. So, anyway, this is back in the
That was the
60s.
scariest movie I ever saw.
Yeah, I know. Nah! This is called Back in the 60s in High School. It was a time of adventure, a time of fun back in the 60s in high school. It was a time of sadness, a time of the gun back in the 60s in high school. It was a time of horror, a time of hope. We mourned, celebrated, and learned to cope. Some of us even tried smoking dope back in the 60s in high school. Back in the 60s in high school. Well, everybody fought about Vietnam back in the 60s in high school. It was brother versus brother, dad against mom back in the 60s in high school. They were hectic and barbaric and confusing times. People took positions and didn't cross lines. We left too many of our young men behind back in the 60s in high school. 60s in high school. Well, those were the days when we went to the moon back in the 60s in high school. We could reach for the stars best. Well, the world was in ruin back in the 60s in high school. We saw the earth as a whole, from the east to the west. We watched and we prayed and we hoped for the best. We believed that we'd begun on the ultimate quest back in the 60s in high school. Back in the 60s in high school. The music was great, we could hear the world sing. Everybody wanted to do their own thing. We were young and ready for anything back in the 60s in high school. Back in the 60s in high school. I don't know, that's the way it was. That's the way it felt when I was a kid.
Back in the 60s in high school, huh?
Everybody was talking about the 71 World Series. And that was my graduation year, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. 50 years ago, how about that?
Yeah, that's time flies, huh?
Born in the Truman administration.
Okay, that was Ace Pounder, and now we got Keith Dodson.
Okay. I'm an Eisenhower baby myself, so
I'll marry you.
I was in the 70s. We had to put up with polyester and disco. Ugh. Oh, man.
That's you have my condolences.
Well, yeah, it was tough times. Let me tell you that. This is a story that my grandfather told me about. My dad confirmed it, and someday I hope to chase this thing down and change the ending of this song. So. We were coming back from fishing down the old North Ida Road. My grandpa asked, "Do you see the tallest tree in that there grove?" At the bottom of that tree stands an old wrought iron fence with the graves of 3 horse thieves hanged there for that offense. No, he didn't know their names, and he didn't know what year. The story is a remnant, and the details are not clear. Dad doesn't remember where, but as a kid he'd seen the tree. He grew up with the story of the Grayson County Three. Were the Grayson County Three really different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Well, I don't get back there often. I've never seen that tree. I guess that's just as well, 'cause it's on private property. But every now and then the thought occurs to me, can I dig up the whole story of the Grayson County Three? Or the Grayson County Three, were they different from you and me? Did they leave any loved ones behind? Was there a trial with a judge, or was it just a grudge with vigilante justice intertwined? Yeah, the Grayson County Three are on my mind.
Good one. So you didn't like disco?
No, sir. Nor did any person that I hung around with. It was a requirement.
Reasonable person, okay?
Yeah.
I always figured the only reason they invented disco is so they could fire the band.
Truly, no joke, man.
And then
Although I have friends who
Actually, they created disco so they could have a duck named Disco Duck.
I guess, but it
That was
was
it.
it was a sad day when they fired all the bands, and every time you go to a bar or someplace, they'd have music going, you know, and those blue lights and all that stuff.
I hated it.
Yeah.
several votes for that.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Yeah. Okay, that was Keith Dodson. Then we got Alan Larson.
I like the nightlife. I like the disco.
He's in another
Remember that
room here
song?
too. He just moved. He's moving all over that place. Look at there. Oh, he's out. Is that at your house?
Yeah. I installed this in the back patio.
Yeah.
Actually, I found this picture and I realized it kind of fits this song, so it's to go with the song. Am I kind of off center as my camera? I guess I'm disappearing.
Do you really want me to answer that?
You've always been a little off center.
Yeah, that's.
You
That
look
was a
kind of like
loaded
the
question,
Star
I
Trek
guess.
people. You know, you're with the transporter. You're kind of,
In and-
fading in and out.
Yeah, well, I've always been fading
I
in
guess
and out.
I guess if you put a merry-go-round in your backyard like that, yeah, your next girlfriend's probably going to have kids, you know. But it might work.
I don't know.
What is that? Like ancient Oklahoma wisdom or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Just
you.
checking.
So, well, anyway, this song is kind of about people getting stuck on merry-go-rounds, I guess you could say. Anyway, you've heard it before. One day soon. First you're up, then you're down. The carousel spins round and round. Your mind is a blur as the world goes passing by. Another thrill, nothing untried. The carnival is long, long ride. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. Now you're trapped. Is there escape? Bitter wind slaps you in the face. But one day soon, you'll be sailing away. One day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. 'Cause one day soon, you're finding your way. A one-day trip, two-day turnaround. Now you're back on the same old ground. Just another lonely night in another town. You've been out here much too long. Now it's time to carry on. 'Cause one day soon you'll be sailing away. You just know it. Sailing away. One day soon, one day near, you'll be walking out of here. 'Cause one day soon, you're finding your way. You're always lost, seldom found. One foot in the underground. But one day soon, you're sailing away. So grab a hold, take a hand. Get ready to make your stand, 'cause one day soon, sailing away. You just know it, one day soon, be sailing away. Yeah, one day. One day.
Okay, good song, Alan. Okay, if you are one of the few people that have listened to all the songs on my Tahoka Daisy album, you might remember this song. I haven't played it in 10 years, I don't think so. I don't think there's only about one person watching over on Facebook, and I'm among friends, so I'm gonna try this, and maybe get. It's been in mothballs, you know, so I'm pulling out of mothballs. I just thought of it a while ago. Here we go. It's called "I'm a Believer Now." I saw you talking on your cellular phone. I heard you tell someone you're leaving home. I saw you pack your bags and walk out the door. I heard you push that Porsche to the floor. Did not believe, I'm a believer now. Daddy said, son, don't believe anything you hear. Only believe half of what you see. Honey, you've been gone almost half a year. Looks like it's time for starting to believe. I'm a believer now. Did not believe it we would ever part. Did not believe it you could make me part. Did not believe it you could make me cry. Did not believe it you could make me cry. Did not believe, I'm a believer now. Daddy said, son, don't believe anything you hear. Only believe half of what you see. Oh, honey, you've been gone almost half a year. Looks like it's time for starting to believe. I'm a believer now. I'm a believer now. I'm a believer now. I saw you talking on your cellular phone. I heard you tell someone you're leaving home. I saw you pack your bags and walk out the door. I heard you push that Porsche to the floor. Did not believe it we would say goodbye. Did not believe it you could make me cry. Did not believe it you would do. Did not believe, I'm a believer now. Oh, yeah.
Good
Forgot
one.
some of the words. Okay, that was me. That's my last song. I think, Joe, you got another song for us?
I can find one, I think. I had to sift through my many sheets of paper. Oh, I'll just do an old standby. And no one misses home like my belly. I'm cooking saffron jelly. Sweetest words you'd ever tell me. Come get your boots, saffron jelly. I'm a cookie and ain't worth nothing. Well, I wouldn't give for a dumpling. My home is on Texas plains. The saffron dropping after the rain. Now no one don't like my belly. Mama cooking saffron jelly. Sweetest words she'd ever tell me. Come get your biscuits and saffron jelly. I'm a cookie and ain't worth nothing. Well, I wouldn't give for a dumpling. All we get a plate of beans. I taste home cooking in my dreams. Now no one misses home like my belly. I'm cooking saffron jelly. The sweetest words she'd ever tell me. Come get your biscuits and saffron jelly. Saffron won't grow in Kentucky. If I find one, I'll be lucky. My home is on the Texas plains. The saffron dropping out to the rain. Now no one don't like my belly. I'm cooking saffron jelly. Sweet words she'd ever tell me. Come get your biscuits and saffron jelly. Saffron's on the side of the road. Pick them up, a bucket load. Fresh hot biscuits from Mama's oven. And that's what I call Southern loving. Now no one is home like my belly. I'm cooking saffron jelly. Sweetest words she'd ever tell me. Come get your biscuits and saffron jelly.
Okay, Joe. That's your last song till we see you tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night, man. I said that's your last song until we hear you live tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if
Okay.
that donkey I hired shows up.
Joe Pafume, folks. Now we got Bill Martin. Bill, this is what's your last song for tonight?
All right. See you tomorrow. Here we go. Was looking for a girl who could ease my mind. Well, she had to be good and she had to be kind. She had to be kind or lay it really down. I love you 'cause you were good to me and you helped me see the way it had to be. I don't know why.
Hey, Bill, you need to start over. Your guitar's way too loud.
Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping
I
me.
hate to interrupt you like that, but it was way too loud.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Is that one? Is it? How's
No.
that go?
That'll work, yeah.
Is it still too loud? I can lower it.
No, that's good. That sounds good.
Okay, thank you, Harry. I was looking for a girl who could ease my mind. Well, she had to be good and she had to be kind. She had to be kind, hardly ever bring me down. I love you 'cause you were good to me and you helped me see the way it had to be. But I'll never know why it happened. Why it happened. Can I tell you why I ran off, girl? Why I didn't see you for days? I was falling in love with you and I got scared. I love you 'cause you were good to me and you helped me see the way it had to be. But I'll never know why it happened. Why it happened. God knows I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Then times got lonely, I started thinking, and now I know that I love you. I can't forget the time when we took your morning walk. The sunrise lit your face and eased my mind.
Okay, that's a good one, Bill.
Glad to hear it. Sing one today, finally.
Okay, now then, Ace Pounder, what you gonna take us home with?
All right, this is a song that the necessity of this seems less obvious after the past few days. We came back to find, some people have a rain gauge. We have a rain puppy pool. And so we can tell how much rain has been by the amount of rain in the puppy pool. And there was quite a bit of rain in the puppy pool. So this doesn't seem as necessary as it does sometimes. I wrote this during a drought period, but anyway. It's called Rainy Days in Texas. Rainy days always tend to melancholy tunes, as if one can't be reflective on the sunny afternoon. But there's something sweet and easy about a rainy day in Texas. It makes me feel so grateful today. Rainy days in Texas are always welcome. There's nothing like the drops of blessed rain. They fatten up the splash on our faces and our laps as we laugh and slowly gather in the shade. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. places rain can be unwelcome. A shower can disturb a Sunday walk. But here in Texas, rain is always wholesome. Except for the times when we get way too much. Rainy days in Texas serve as reminders that we are not in charge of wind and rain. That is beyond control of humble mortal souls. How can we not appreciate this day? Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain.
Good, that's a great song. Okay, that was Ace. Now we got Keith Dodson. Keith, what you gonna play for us?
Well, I just want to say thanks to Ace. If my dad were still around, he would he would have loved that song. He always had to call me after every significant rain event. I've got a song here that I believe brings country music into the 21st century. It's called New Millennium Heartache. Oh, I just missed my note. I thought that sounded a little low. We'll raise that up a little bit. Well, I've had my share of heartache. It's a feeling I just can't endorse. A half dozen girlfriends have left me. 2 marriages ended up in divorce. My old hound dog ran off with a poodle. You know, that was a terrible day, but it can't match the pain in my heart the day my self-driving truck drove away. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear and tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, now I just have to hike, 'cause my self-driving truck drove away. I met her one day in the showroom of her little town's Ford dealership. I could tell by her headlights she loved me, and soon we'd be joined at the hip. I'd wash her and wax her each morning, and she spent every night in the garage. I did all I could think of to spoil her. She decided to get out of Dodge. Oh, self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, now I just have to hike, 'cause my self-driving truck drove away. Well, I guess that I should have known better. Should have bought me a bus pass instead. I guess I was caught up in folly, 'cause my heart overruled my head. But now that I've learned my lesson, there's a moral I can't overstate. A man makes a fool of himself when his transport becomes his soulmate. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here, while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, now I just have to hike, and it's starting to rain. Man, it drives me insane, because my self-driving truck drove away.
You know what? I don't know if the DSA'S are still around. I don't think they're alive now. Remember the DSA'S?
Oh, yeah.
And that would be a perfect song for them.
Probably.
The other place that song would really go good, if I don't know if the Presleys are still performing in Branson. There was a family group called the Presleys.
That song's got Branson written all over it.
It does. If you haven't recorded that, you should record it and send it to people like that.
It's on my list here. My crisis at work is over. Hopefully I can get back into the studio.
Well, anyway, that's a great song. It's timely. Okay, now for our last act of the evening, and he is an act, let me tell you. Alan Larson. And Alan, I would like to make a special request that do whatever song it was that you was wanting to do, but then end it with your little 1.5-minute song and take us home.
Well, that's what I was going to play, the 1-minute song.
Well, you can do that if you want to, and then we'll call it quits right there.
Okay, and I was going to explain here, I was sitting there thinking, well, it's the end of this show, and I thought, well, how easy it would be. I wrote the song originally for the times you're at an open mic and you got 15 minutes and you have like a minute left, so you got a 1-minute song, before the next guy takes your place. But with just a few changes, which I'm just sat here and made in my head, it can be at closing time when they tell you, you got a short song, otherwise we're going home, So, with that in mind, here's the new, slightly modified version of the song. I can play it either way depending on the circumstances.
So this has been modified to be a closing song.
Yeah, just very slight modifications, which you might pick up.
Well, we will be the judge. We will be the judge. Okay.
Okay. I got 1 minute left for one more song. The owner tells me this tune can't be too long. Feel like I better pick up the pace, 'cause a blue-haired teen wants to sweep up and close down this place. Now it's half a minute that I got left to persuade. That's about all I had to change. The owner to hire me for a gig where I'll get paid. There's a pretty girl up front and I want to impress her. It's so little time and so much pressure, but oh, it's too late, 'cause look, here comes the hood. All right, I'm packing up, I'm leaving.
Okay, well, let's discuss this. Now, what do you think, Ace? What do you think about that? Did he?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Okay.
Perfect. What can one say? Yes.
You don't think the blue-haired reference is sexist or anything like that?
I think it's barely speciesist.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he could be a guy or a girl.
Or
Not even
both,
ageist
man.
anymore.
Okay. Great song, Alan. And thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for coming. We had a good time tonight, and I hope to see all of you tomorrow night at Love and War. We're going to be streaming live on stage on
Had a
Facebook
great
from
time.
Love and War.
Thanks for all you do.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing and meeting y'all.
Well,
Yeah,
Joe,
we'll see you, Joe.
you be careful on the way down tomorrow. What
All
time
right,
y'all
and-
leaving, Joe?
I'm gonna leave in plenty of time. Check-in time at the motel is 2:00 tomorrow. I figure we'll leave here around 12. Drive down there, check in the motel, get something to eat, kill a little time, and probably leave in time to get there a little before 6.
Where are
Well,
you
you know,
coming
you
from?
I want to kibitz a little bit.
Where you live? Where are you driving in from?
I'm out in the sticks. I'm way out. I'm in Headley, Texas.
Oh, somebody I was thinking you were like Amarillo or Lubbock. Or
Well, I'm like 60 miles east of Amarillo. No, I'm 70 miles east of Amarillo.
He's gonna stay in.
70 miles from Lubbock.
yeah,
you
so
real-
that's
you
what, about
realize-
a 5-hour drive?
Actually, it's about a 4-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
If
I
you-
was curious.
You've got a daughter to help you.
But my daughter's going to be doing the driving.
Well, if you're gonna stay in Wichita Falls, you're about a 3-hour drive from Plano.
It's all good because that way I can turn around and spend some time till everybody leaves after the show,
Yeah.
and we don't have to drive all the way home. We can,
No, that's good. That's fine if you don't do that. I just
I
think.
can well, see. I can thank John Pronk for the room because he's the one that set it up.
John Pronk set it up. Okay, well that's
Yeah.
great. Well, y'all be careful on the way down tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow night. And okay, so I guess that's it. All you folks over on Facebook, thank you very much for watching, and we'll call this thing up. Let me hang on here just a second before anyone leaves. Let's put it on gallery view. I usually do that. Okay. It's on gallery view. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but wave goodbye to everybody. And
Hasta mañana.
that's the crowd right there, folks. So we'll see y'all tomorrow night, hopefully. Okay, push the little red button. Click on the little red button. It'll be over.
Tonight.
I don't want to.
Okay. Adios. Joe, we'll see you tomorrow.